Hey guys, thank you for being here. My name is Yuri, and my friend here, Mr. Rauf. If you don't know who is he, actually you may have heard one of the IG live that I had with him a couple of weeks back. The one with the offshore nurse. So here he is in the flesh. Yeah. So this is a new episode or new segment that we are trying out lah. Okay, it's called kopi with tune.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored by Starbucks, don't worry. But I don't mind being sponsored as well. So basically, this is not a live stream or IG live. So rather, we come up with this interesting concept of talking about nursing in obscure places around Singapore. But this is not really an obscure place lah. This is East Coast Park. You can see the lighthouse over there. I'm not sure how many of you during your younger days go there to lepak with your friends or what. Last time I think around here, you know what is skimboard?
Yeah. They wait for the wave,
Right?
and they will just
So last time okay,
So you were
no, I'm not. But last time all the skimboarders would gather around this like tower clock, like tower lighthouse or whatever place they say. Then they will lepak here, then they will skim over in front there.
last time cool sah.
Last time
Very
cool.
cool lah. That's cool.
I don't find it cool lah. But no offense, I don't find it cool lah. I find it like
Cheap thrill lah.
okay lah, maybe it's just a trade off for surfing lah. Yeah, okay, but history over. Yeah, so okay, so we're gonna talk about nursing stuff, anything under the sun about nursing, good, bad, neutral, beautiful, ugly. Yeah, let's talk about it lah. And hopefully we can give more perspectives to you guys listening out there, watching. Okay, life as a nurse. Okay, we're gonna talk about life as a nurse. Okay.
So basically how we started off with nursing and what our opinions after working for several years as a nurse. And what can we do? What can we do better? What can we improve on? And so we're just gonna share with you guys regarding about that topic.
Yeah. So I think life as a nurse is a very huge topic. Yeah. And I think I've been a nurse for today is 2000. Almost 12 years last year. Yeah, 12 years of nursing. You? How long have you been nurse?
2012.
10 years decade bro. We can celebrate already. Yeah. So 10 years, 12 years of nursing. I think during these years we have probably seen a lot, understand the system, seen a couple of things. Yeah. So I think life as a nurse is a good topic to bring everything into perspective lah. But what Rauf say, I think it's good to know how we started. You want to talk about it first or me?
Yeah, okay. I don't mind sharing.
Okay, maybe Rauf can talk about how he dwelled into nursing first.
So initially, after my O levels, I really do not know what to do. I do not have a life goals or career goals. So when I was applying for my courses in Polytechnic, I literally have no idea. So and I do not really enjoy engineering. I do not like wiring. I just do not know why. And at the same time, at that point of time, they were saying about finance, business, and I wasn't really keen to it. Yeah, I wasn't really keen to it. I'm the type of person, the typical Malay, like I don't know what to do, never mind, it's okay. After my diploma, I'm just
Cannot like that, bro.
I'm just gonna be very honest lah.
Later people say you Malaysis.
Yeah, okay, but
you Malaysis not?
No, I'm not a Malaysis. Okay, I'm not against any Malays or or any other religions. Put that aside. But I'm just saying me as a person. Okay, me as a person. So so I really do not know. I really do not know what to do. So at that point of time, my mom was the one who introduced me to nursing. She don't really like literally introduce me to nursing, but she'll say, why don't you just try out, something medical related. And during my O levels, I take chemistry and physics. I don't even take bio. So
Same.
so when I was and nursing was my last choice. Yeah, during you have to put courses, 12 different courses.
12 ah? Oh.
Yeah, 12. I think my 12th one was nursing. So, and I got into nursing. That's how I started off with nursing. So I started off with no interest, nothing at all. I don't even know what is nursing in the first place. Yeah, so that's how I ended up in nursing. How about yourself?
Yeah. I think 80% same. I was clueless and clueless to know what to do. I have no interest in engineering, business, finance back then. Just a happy-go-lucky guy, like the sea over here. You can see. I don't think you can see the sea lah, but you know, East Coast Park, the sea quite calm, right?
Just follow.
Just follow the sea lah, follow the flow lah. But I just followed what my mum recommended me to take, and then okay lah, fine, just try nursing. I have zero interest, like you lah. I also don't know what it is. I never go to this. Nowadays got what open house or that, right?
Oh yeah,
Open house.
yeah, correct.
Yeah, I don't think I ever go. No.
Yeah, I didn't.
I think
None.
I don't know what I do second school. Yeah, so I just joined nursing with zero expectations lah. Yeah, but then
Do you enjoy your 3 years of
I
nursing?
enjoy. Of course, I like to go to school, relax, like you know, like poly life, go gym, then food is cheap. Yeah, then, but the studies part, not really enjoyable lah. Like, yeah, not really enjoyable for me, the studies part. Like, I feel like it was a bit of a drag, especially bro, the attachment. Wah, sial lah.
Oh yes.
Attachment. Okay, next week you will have your 2-week attachment.
Wow. Then you still have to wake up early. Then you start shift at 7. You have to be there like what 6:45.
Sial lah bro. Like,
so.
because as a student, in your mind for me, I know every day I'm gonna be showering people because that's part of my job as a student. Yeah. Wait, I wish I'm perfectly fine. Yeah, but
Bro,
that is
I don't
what,
really want to think
but
about it.
that's what it is lah. Like every day, okay, I'm gonna shower this person.
Then
Yeah.
you have to take vital signs.
Yeah, exercise, okay.
But the only time that I enjoy my attachment is during the break. And then you go to your friend, hey bro, what time is our break? First break, second break, third break. Third break, okay, let's go. Third break.
But then okay, I think I don't know about now how attachments are like But for us back then the only thing that we were like really working was showering, changing, and taking vitals.
Feeding.
And feeding.
Yeah.
We cannot even like topping up was also not like because we don't know nuts like we don't have access to all those rooms. I think the ENs, the juniors can do more things than us. So basically that was ours. So now that we are talking about it, quite sad.
It is.
I hope things have changed for student nurses like you guys do more than just that lah. Yeah. Okay. So where were we?
Why
choose nursing?
Why?
So then you ask me whether I like how was my nursing.
How's your studies?
Yeah. So it's just like that lah.
Okay. Alright. That's very interesting. Okay. So, as in now, after you finish your studies, right? Why do you still carry on as a nurse? Was there a passion, starts to spark you, or is there an interest after your diploma?
No, bro, just finish diploma, then NS, then after NS come out, that was the only qualification I had. Then I needed to earn money. I wanted to earn money, so I just went into nursing lah. Like, my first job was at Tan Tock Seng General Ward.
Okay. Why Tan Tock Seng? Is that the only hospital that you applied for?
I don't know, bro. Like,
or because you have your attachments previously in Tan Tock Seng?
No. I had all my attachments in NUH. Like those medical surgical attachments, right? All in. If you can hear a noisy sound, you can see a buggy over. Buggy
No, cleaner. I don't know a cleaner.
A park attendant over there. Okay, sorry for the noise. Yeah, so I think in fact most of my attachments were at NUH. And I also don't know why I never applied at NUH. Yeah, so I applied at Tan Tock Seng. I also don't know why. Maybe I follow
You got
my
friends?
friend.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe I follow a friend.
Right. Cool. That's very loud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is the fun of this video lah. Like you just video outdoors. There'll be distractions here and there, just like life. A lot of distractions, just like nursing. A lot of distractions. You're doing one thing, then people ask you to do 1,000 things. Yeah. So this is the feel of it lah.
Okay. Right. So back to the topic. Okay. So you started off your nursing career in Tan Tock Seng in a general ward. At that point of time, do you already have like your career goal? Like as in what you want to achieve. Like yeah. Do you have that mindset or mentality, or you just never mind, it's okay, I just finished my diploma, I'm just gonna start work and see where
Yeah. So I had zero career goals. Just my main motivation, main objective is just to earn money. Earn money, part of my salary, give my parents, and then just live each month paycheck to paycheck . Yeah, I was very rabak, bro, back then. Like no azam they say. What's azam in English? No aspirations. No aspirations. Like now that I think of it, I hope I can like let this be a learning lesson to people out there lah. Like try to have an aspiration early in life and then work towards the aspiration. I think like for me, I like came to a realization like only like midway into my nursing career lah, which was 3 to 4 years. Only then I had this desire to be promoted.
And that 3 to 4 years is still in Tan Tock Seng?
Oh no. So 10 months in Tan Tock Seng. Then within that 10 months, right, they asked me, hey, you want to be transferred over not to Alexandra Hospital? But then you nested only at Alexandra because they opened a Jurong Hospital. You still very far, right? I heard. Oh yeah, because last time I was staying in the west side. So imagine the west side to Tan Tock Seng, quite far. Still I don't know why I chose Tan Tock Seng. So then I thought, okay, Jurong opening hospital. Then when open? I think 1 year, 2 year. Okay, why not? Because I figured I'm gonna be in this line. I figured I was going to be. So, but I didn't know I was going to be in this line for the long haul. That's why, okay, never mind. I just transfer near to my house, nearer to my house.
So that's where you started out to Alexandra.
So 10 months there in Tan Tock Seng. Okay, then transferred to Alex.
Then fast forward 3 to 4 years, then that's where you started to have that desire of that promotion.
Yes.
So it took you that long.
Actually about 3 years because I think 4 years because during my third year, I think 3 years plus, I went for advanced deep. From Tan Tock Seng to Alexandra, and then to Alexandra. Then while in Alexandra, I was in inpatient, and then after that I transferred to the ED. Okay. Then in ED, remember our brother Wahab not?
Yeah.
So brother Wahab, if you're listening to this, thank you very much to you, brother Wahab. Yeah. So brother Wahab was Adon at that time.
No, he was a senior, right?
Senior nurse manager. Oh yeah.
Not yet.
So senior nurse manager going to Adon.
Yes.
Yeah. So he was the one who pushed me. Yuri, go for your. I think you like 3 years plus already, right? Go for your advanced deep. But then, okay, so this one is side story. Because at that point of time, I was so-called newly transferred to ED lah. Yeah. So at that point of time, he like asked me to go for advanced deep. I also like a bit paiseh . Like I just transferred over there. Then I think because some people will see that what the hell sir, this guy just transfer it, then go for advanced zip already. Yeah. Then
Red eye syndrome Memang got
red eye syndrome But then that was my worry lah. I don't want to step on anybody's toes. But then thankfully during when I was in the ED, there were like blue-eyed people also lah. Like people who are nice to me lah. One of them is brother Wahab, who gave me this opportunity, and also like some of my mentor lah. I think he was also your mentor. Like he said like, hey bro, just go bro. If this opportunity doesn't come often, so just seize it. Yeah. Then I told him, but then I will go with like very experienced people, like people who know more things than me. Then he tell me one good thing. Like, okay, if those guys know everything already, why do they need to go advance it? Wow.
Wow.
So it's true.
He got a fair
so
point.
that was a very, very good point. That was my awakening. Like going for advanced dip, right, is not like shouldn't be like to flex. Shouldn't be for flexing. Should be for sincerely for learning. Learn new things, learn the technical aspects of your specialty and all that. Yeah. So I went
And that doesn't mean that you go advanced deep, you know everything.
correct.
It's still a learning journey.
Learning is lifelong, so it will always be a learning
So
journey.
please do not have the perspective that this guy is advanced deep, he knows everything from A to Z. If he knows everything from A to Z, then might as well he become a consultant or a doctor.
But and that being said, bro, consultant also still need to learn, still need to be updated.
Yeah.
So don't big head cik.
It's just advanced deep. It's another step further for your career.
Right. So what was I saying? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So after the advanced dip, only then, right, like I have this desire to progress further because I felt that with advanced dip, after that I don't know why they have this, like institutions have this mindset after you come back for advanced dip, you are, they say what, train. Yeah, then they start to whack you with a lot of responsibilities and all that. Yeah, so it was that point of time when they like pile me up with responsibilities. Like I feel like, okay, I should actually start moving forward. I have to move forward. I cannot be stuck in this rank forever. Yeah, so that's when I wanted to progress But want to progress also got a lot of roadblocks, bro. So I think that's a tale for a different time.
True. Okay, so if you could have changed, alright, if you could have changed anything in the past, because you start out from ward, then to ED, then from ED, then you start to have that desire, that passion that you want to go for your promotion and all that. If you can change back time, will you start off with ED?
No.
You still start off with what?
Yeah. At first, though I won't deny like for me, the inpatient setting was quite, I think 2 years plus it was quite draining on me. So like I can picture what I'm gonna do every day for the whole week. Okay, this week I'm gonna do this. Like, okay, tomorrow I'm gonna send this patient here, I'm gonna send this patient there. This patient got OT. My working schedule is already planned in my head already. Like what I'm gonna do for the day, already planned in my head, and it is mentally taxing for me. But I will still go through inpatient because it was through inpatient I learned the struggles of being an inpatient nurse.
Yeah.
Like I know why they don't really like it when we sign up without calling.
Yeah.
Okay, because they have their thing as well. But I think the main reason why, like, inter-department frictions happen is because of the communication. Yeah. Even though like you're unhappy, okay, I get you're unhappy, but the way you say it must be tactful You don't like don't just blast to a person that you're unhappy. I think the communication is key Okay, so back to your question. Yeah, so I will still go for
ED. Yeah, you what?
ward,
To
and then we
ED.
transfer to ED. But the only thing I would have done differently is I think I should have studied harder in
Polytechnic.
poly, so I would have a chance to go to a local uni. Why? You want to ask me why? Not?
Why?
Okay, why? So now that I have seen how things work, right? Though it's not really carved out or set in stone or being put out there, I feel that local uni graduates have better chances to progress further.
Okay. Since you're saying, since you're in this topic about the local uni and overseas university or certificates, why is that so here in Singapore?
I'm not too sure. It's okay. I don't think. Yes, correct. In Singapore, because it doesn't only apply for nurses, it also applies for teachers.
Yes. That's why I say in Singapore.
Yeah.
Why is that so?
Yeah.
Alright. Okay. So let's get back to the topic about life as a nurse. Thank you for sharing. Alright. So since you already have this work experiences, you started off from your ward nurse, then inpatient, on now to emergency department. So as a life as a nurse, what's the pros and cons being a nurse?
Pros and cons of being a nurse.
Being a nurse
Okay.
in life.
I personally feel there are more pros than cons to being a nurse.
Why is that so?
Huh?
Why is that so?
Why?
Yeah.
First thing, pros of being a nurse, you get to treat yourself. Okay, let's say you sustain a cut or your loved one sustain an injury or what, if you can treat it, you know how to treat it. And at the same time, if you know you cannot treat it, you can just straight away escalate. No need to wait for like you want to send who, I want to send where, like you know what you're gonna do already lah.
Correct.
You already have this knowledge, these skills in hand.
But
already.
that can be a con as well.
Yeah, that can be a con as well. That can be a con.
Because nurses are bad patients. Nurses are bad patients, and we are more like, we have this denial. The more you know about a certain disease or illnesses, and if it happens to you, you'll be you have that tendency to be like in a denial stage. Like, no, this can't be true. Am I really having this? Then you start to investigate yourself further. I'll share you a story about it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it's a very interesting story, and okay, so basically what happened was, this just happened me a few years, not few years, I think it's just last year. I think last year or 2 years ago. 2 years. No. Few years back. Yeah, correct. Few years back. So what happened to me was, I was doing my reservist, and it was my third last day. Yeah, so I was doing my night exercises. So we have an audit. So at that point of time, what happened was, I just get off from the bus, and suddenly I have this very sharp pain over my right chest. It's like as though like a balloon popped over my right chest, and I started having shortness of breath, and I started having numbness. And at that point of time, for those of you who knows about heart attack, it's basically on the left side, then it starts to numb and radiates to your left hand, and you started to have this very tingly sensation and numbness of your left jaw, then you started having shortness of breath, then you started having diaphoresis. Exactly the same, but it happens on my right. So me being a nurse, and I know that type of signs, symptoms, I've seen it before, and I told myself, is this a heart attack? Am I having a heart attack right now? Because I was literally clenching my chest. I was like, no, it cannot be. Then I started having shortness of breath. Then okay, and what I did was, I was trying to eliminate all these worst possible case of these illnesses. So when I was eliminate my heart attack, I said, no, this cannot be my heart. And I said, this is on the right, it's not on the left. I started to investigate further. Then that's where I found out is this pneumothorax? So what I did was basically I did my own investigation. I palpate myself, I auscultate myself. But at that point of time, I already know the signs and symptoms. I didn't know what is it, but I was in a denial stage. So what I did was I literally did nothing. I thought to myself, no, this is not. After my night exercises, I went home, I took some Panadol, I sleep. It got better, pain subsided. Then it took me until another 2-3 days. I need to do my IPPT. That's where I realized that things got worse. So when I started to do my 2.4,
Sure lah.
I was doing my 2. So even before IPPT, we were warming up. I remember we were warming up. So I was just about to have my warm up run. Then from the starting point, and it's just like, I don't know, like 5 steps. When I was about to, when you start to run, and just 5 steps, I just broke. I just kneel down, having a hard time breathing. I have this sharp pain back again. Then I was like, oh no, I need to do something. So then after I didn't do my activity, of course. Then I went home. The moment I outpro, I quickly go straight to a polyclinic and talk to the doctor the same thing. And the doctor was like, oh okay, right, this is actually a pneumothorax. And I said, okay, never mind, please proceed your investigation. So he auscultate, and there was a diminished lung sound. Went straight to the x-ray, and yep, found out it was a very
Then was that good idea?
Yep, correct. Yeah, so the doctor says this is an emergency. It's been 3 days. You're only functioning with your left lung. Then what happens if your left lung is collapsing? Then you got no more lungs. Then say, yeah, never mind, let's call an ambulance. Say, no, it's okay. Don't call ambulance. A denial. So I say, never mind, it's okay. I can still take care of myself. So I took Grab. Grab all the way to NUH. Go straight to ED. Tell the nurse that and that point of time was really it was really a pandemic season. And remember, they said if you have shortness of breath, you need to be isolated. I don't know why. Cough and shortness of breath. So I got isolated. I said, no, don't worry. It's nothing got to do with this COVID. And the nurse says, no, we are just trying to be safe. Oh, say, okay, never mind, I just follow. So then she asked me, what are you here for? I say pneumothorax. Then she said, how you know it's pneumothorax? She asked me. Then, but I didn't declare. I didn't declare that I'm a nurse. So she said, how you know it's pneumothorax? Then I just pass her the memo. And she opened. It was a massive pneumothorax. So it was a massive one. She said, okay, you wait. So she went in. I think she was trying to look for a P1 bed, any availability. So it took her quite some time. So came. I know it's busy, so I'm not complaining. So I know how it is. So they pushed me to P1, and yeah, that's where I got my chest tube insertion. So like I say, it's a cons also, bro. That's just a bad patient.
We're talking about chest tube insertion. Pain or chest tube insertion?
Oh, bro.
How do you feel like?
It feels like, okay, because the moment because he has this guide wire, right? They are doing this guide wire thing. So the moment once the guide wire is inside, and once it hits either your any part of your internal organs inside, right? It's painful.
Okay.
So it cannot hit. Yeah. So when at the point of time I felt it. But then the doctor said, no, you shouldn't be feeling it. You shouldn't be feeling that. I say, yeah, but I felt it. So, and it was quite painful. But then when he opened up, and when he removed it, then the guide wire was bent.
Because it becomes a flimsy.
Yeah, it was very flimsy. So he inserted one more time, then that's where I don't feel the pain. Yeah. But it was an experience. It was an experience.
Oh, interesting,
Interesting.
Anyway, I forgot what was the question, what we were talking about.
So your pros and cons as a nurse.
Oh yeah, actually not much cons lah, to be honest. Like, if you see like your rice bowl not expanding as large as those people in finance, a con, then it's a con lah. Like for me, it's not really a concern.
Concern.
So I don't think that it is. So for me, there's actually more pros, because as a nurse, I am more aware of the healthcare scene, of the healthcare industry. Like now that I'm also out of hospital, I even more aware of what is marketable in healthcare. Like what other job opportunities that you can probably consider apart from being a nurse, but still remain as a nurse. You know what I mean? Yeah.
So to you right now, since you have all these experiences and you really know what medical line can do you think it's a iron rice bowl to the point of time but it's a very secure job whereby wherever you go, wherever you apply, and you will get a job in the healthcare industry?
I choose to think that that nursing is a iron rice bowl, but it is not malleable. It means you cannot to make it like bigger. But you can find a bigger iron rice bowl in nursing. So how do you do that? It's actually find the right jobs lah. Like
What you mean as in still in nursing? But
still
right
nursing lah.
in a right job, okay.
Yeah. Like actually apart from let's say if you let's talk a bit more about this analogy. Like if you still remain in hospital, right, you need to know that iron rice bowl is there, but then you want to like make it bigger. It's like you can't because
It's fixed.
it's fixed if you're in hospital. Okay, then maybe when you promote, okay, then the management will give you a bigger iron rice bowl. Yeah, bigger. Yeah, but then if you were to go out and you explore the options, you can find a rice bowl that is bigger and probably more suited to your needs lah. Yeah. Maybe a pharmaceutical company can offer you a bigger rice bowl than what you're having right now without having to wait for your current institution to give you. Yeah, so like I think but I won't deny being while I was in hospital, I was quite comfortable for a period of time, right? But with that being said, right, don't get too comfortable. Always look out for options. Yeah, there are always options out there that you can consider. So don't always think that nursing, polyclinic, hospital only mah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do have that mindset when you first started, right?
Yeah. So actually, I think I when I started this page, right, I get to speak to nurses from many different areas, many different specialties, and also with many varying perspectives, and that's good. Yeah. Anyway, thank you for your question.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay,
So
but,
if right now if you can go back time, would you consider other?
No. I will still take nursing, but I will just study harder and try to go to uni after poly. Yeah, to fasten a bit. That's my main reason. Not because I want a degree, not because I just want to make things work for me. Yeah, make things work for me, so I can have more money to support family, and also with that knowledge I can help others better. Yeah. Okay. How about you, bro? Would you still choose nursing?
Would I still choose nursing?
Let's say if we rewind your time to primary school.
Primary school.
Okay, secondary school.
Secondary school. If I would change, if without this pandemic, I won't. I will go for another industry. But since I've really seen the future that this pandemic is ongoing, nursing is actually not a bad decision lah. I would say, because and even right now, I'm not saying that I regret joining nursing. I love it, right? But only that when I first started, I don't have that passion, I do not have that interest. But slowly it starts to build up. So and right now, I'm very fortunate that I took nursing.
Yeah.
Because comparing with my my friends and out there, and you can see what's happening in the world, people are getting retrenchments and all that. So it's quite saddening. But I
Yeah.
was fortunate and I'm grateful that I took nursing.
But let's talk about the pandemic for a bit. Yeah. Yeah, sorry, I think reach almost 40 minutes guys, but bear with us going to end soon, don't worry. Alright, so last question for the day for the both of us. Okay, apart from clinical knowledge, Rauf, what has nursing taught you?
A lot. It taught me
one, two thing only.
it taught myself about time management, and secondly it teach me how to organize and prioritize myself, my tasks, my activities of daily living. Yeah, so nursing helped me to be a better person, I would say. Yeah, even without me knowing it, because when you know, we as nurses, we have a lot of things that need to be done, calling out doctors, follow up with patients, follow up with this, and if we do not organize our tasks and we do not prioritize it, then at the end of the day we're just gonna have a very shitty shift. So this really helps me, because day in day out, back then when we started with nursing, it's like literally like every day, it's as though like every day you're working. You do not have that off days. You have that off days also, you're very tired, but it's like every single day you work in and out, and you tend to bring out that I would say as in that habit back at home and even to your own daily life. How about you, bro?
I think same as you like nursing has definitely taught me to prioritize like prioritize your work, and that's a good habit, prioritizing. It's especially very important when you are going holiday. You need to prioritize your things, what you need to do, and also at home you need to prioritize your work, which one you need to settle first and all that. I wouldn't deny that prioritization is something that I learned through nursing. And also nursing has definitely shown me the wind. Nursing has definitely shown me a bigger picture into life, towards life. That not everyone is fortunate as I am. Even in it doesn't matter inpatient, ED, you bound to meet someone who's less privileged than you. We may label these people as AI or that, right? But the fact is, they are less privileged than us. And that is something. Sometimes you get angry with them lah, but sometimes when you on the way back home in the bus or wherever, you think back actually they don't have the luxury or privilege like I do lah.
At least we have a home.
At least I have a home.
We have a roof under our head. Some of them don't.
So these two are I think probably the major things for me lah. Anyway, thank you very much, Rauf, for this time.
Thank you.
I think it has been 45 minutes. Wow, very long video. 45 minutes video. If you guys can watch it, never mind. If not, you can just scroll lah. But please watch it. I think it may be of use to you some way, somehow. Sharing our experience. Apart from knowledge, experience is also gold. So knowledge and experience comes hand in hand. You agree or not?
Agree. Totally agree.
Okay. So otherwise, any last words, Rauf? No last words?
Just enjoy your day, enjoy your shift. Those who are having shift, have a good shift. Those at home, rest well, prep yourself, and get ready for the next battle tomorrow.
Nice words, bro. Okay, this is Mr. Rauf and Mr. Yuri. Thank you for watching Kopi with Tone. Till our next episode.
Bye-bye.